One of the best things about owning a Tesla is the free over-the-air updates you get throughout the year, and that adds new functions and features of the car and makes the car better over time. And you get updates about every month, but Tesla bundle a lot of the new features together and launch holiday updates. They do one in the spring, summer, usually an autumn update, and they do a Christmas update as well. However, this car has recently had the new summer update, and to be honest, this is the most disappointing update I've ever had after owning Teslas for 4 years. This update is version 2025.26, yet in America this is one of the most exciting updates yet because it includes Grok. However, in the UK and the EU, our laws do not allow Grok integration in the car yet. That will change at some point. So in the UK, this update on my 2024 Tesla Model Y here is just added 3 pretty minor little tweaks. And this car even has the AMD processor, so often gets some of the nicer updates that the older Intel cars don't. However, in this summer update, we've got a dash cam update, and this is just a very minor update to the dash cam player, which is just really a bug fix because it's introducing a feature which wasn't on the new dashcam player, which was on the previous older versions in the Intel car. So that's really bug fix, actually. And this is site information on arrival. So as you pull into a supercharger site, it will give you additional information about the site. That's nice, but not a massive thing. And then we've got audio settings update, and this gives you equalizer presets, so you can set a number of preferred equalizer settings as a preset. So again, a very small feature. And that's it. That's all this summer update has added to this car. So it's been one of the smallest updates yet, actually, and by far the most disappointing update. So obviously Grok was the big feature of the summer update this year, but that's only currently for American drivers. So hopefully in the UK we'll have Grok at some point in the future when they sort out the legalities. So I've seen some people comment online to say things like, what's the big deal? My car's already got voice control or chat GDP. Well, the Tesla has voice control too as well. You push and hold that button and you can control anything in the car, and it works very well, probably works better than most other vehicles. However, the Grok integration is something different. That isn't going to control the car for now. It may well do in the future. But the Grok integration is a chatbot, and many people don't realize how powerful AI is now, or what it can actually do. And there's an excellent video, which I'll link below, which really is an eye-opener. It's 2 chaps sitting in a Tesla using Grok, and it's talking to one in English and one in Hebrew, and it's having a conversation with both of them. And it's really slick and fast, and really is an eye-opener of what Grok can do now, and obviously it's only going to get better. So do have a look at that video, because even if you're not a Tesla owner, it is quite an eye-opener of what AI can do. And finally, before I wrap this one up, if this car was a newer Model 3 or the new Model Y that had LED ambient lighting around the dash and doors, then this summer update would have brought another feature where those LED lights flash with the music. But obviously I don't have that hardware fitted in that car, so I don't get that feature. And that's obviously the issue that happens with Tesla is these software updates obviously are different with different cars, depending on the hardware you've got. So if you had one of the newer cars with the ambient lighting, then you would get that new feature in that same update, but it's disabled in my case because I don't have the hardware in the car. And that's what you tend to find with Teslas, is some of the updates are for the newer cars. So the older the car gets, the less new features you get added into the car with these updates. But even so, this car has got the AMD processor and does get more updates than the older cars from before 2022, when they had the Intel processor. And those don't get some of these niceties like the full screen graphics here, or the full screen visualizations when you're driving. That's something that only the AMD processor can handle. So as cars do get older, you do get less new features, but you still get the same updates, which are often bug fixes and security updates and things. So you still do get the updates, it just has less niceties or new features with them. 93% who watch these videos are not subscribed. Please do, as it's free and it helps the channel grow. If you want to be notified when a new video is uploaded, click the bell button. Also have a look at the existing videos where there's now over 1100 on the channel, and have a look at the playlists. So hopefully in the UK we might get Grok in the autumn update. If not, we might get it in the Christmas update, because Tesla tends to bundle up a lot of the new features and niceties in the Christmas update and give their customers a nice little Christmas present. But anyway, I'll leave it there. If you found this video useful, please do click the thumbs up, and do have a look at that Grok video, which I'll link below, because it really is quite an eye-opener.